How are you? Welcome to my new channel on culture and continuous improvement. Today we are jumping right into what this is all about, the very definition of what is continuous improvement and what is culture of continuous improvement. And I will call it CCI for short, but with CCI I mean both the cultural part and also the continuous improvement part of it. What will this channel be all about? Well, now we will in this episode we will talk about what the CCI is all about, what the definition of it is. But when we go along, we will have hands-on approaches on this. I will give you examples of what is continuous improvement, how do we do it, how do we build this culture, and I will give you experiences from my own time as manager. I am still working as a manager. I'm CEO of an industrial company. So I don't have time to frequently publish on this channel, but I will do it 1 to 2 times a month. And I will be very practical in my approach. But in order to give you this hopefully good insight, I will need to present the foundation of what it's all about. But please subscribe to this channel by clicking on subscription down below, and also click on the bell symbol in order to get notified when new episode on my channel is available. And also leave comments, please leave comments, ask questions, disagree on what I say, or agree, or ask questions, because that is very, very interesting for the channel. Okay. One thing that I think we can agree upon, most of us, is that if you combine great culture with continuous improvement, you get unbeatable teams. And if that is so, how do we build these great cultures? And how do we implement continuous improvement as part of our daily work to become part of an unbeatable team? Well, to try to find good definitions is very hard, because there are a lot of aspects of culture, and there is a lot of aspects and meanings of what continuous improvement is as well. One of these explanations on culture of continuous improvement, CCI, is said to be a shared value system that promotes the belief that what is good enough today is not good enough tomorrow. Okay, so what it says is that there is a shared value system. So from a cultural part, we need to establish some shared values. And these values consist of beliefs that we have to improve in order to stay on top or to be there tomorrow. So what we do today has to be improved tomorrow. And that is very interesting, but it's not very nuanced. I mean, you don't get very much information about what the culture actually is, or we only get from this explanation an understanding of being better means being better tomorrow than today. Okay, so another one focusing even more on culture is the one to the right. Continuous improvement is in the mindset of the employees, not in the system or the management. Good systems will support this mindset, but mostly it will come from honest interpersonal relationships. I think that for genuine continuous improvement, every interaction about an employee's effort to improve something must be positive, meaning that even an unsuccessful attempt at improvement should be recognized and acknowledged for the effort, not the outcome. Okay, so this is a very cultural focused angle to CCI. It says that it has to do with the mindset of the employees. Having a system is good, but a system will only support the mindset, and that is not the crucial thing. The crucial thing is the mindset. And it also says that to improve, we have to learn, and to learn, we have to solve problems. And solving problems means that sometimes we do things right, and sometimes we do things wrong. But even if we do something right, we got a new practical approach, best practice. If you do something wrong, we learn from that as well. So that is important part of what is said in that explanation. So let us now ask ourselves the following. Do you aim to constantly improve? Well, what do you have to do? Well, absolutely what you have to do is to make sure that the organization is willing to buy in on that. Because if the organization is not buying in on what is going to be improved, you will not succeed in the improvement. And you don't have to go longer than to this management consultant and writer Peter Drucker, who said that the culture eats strategy for breakfast. And that's exactly what we mean. If you do not have the culture to be part of what we need to improve, you will not succeed in the improvement. So that's why the culture part is so important. So when defining CCI, we have to break it, I think, into two parts. It's a C part and a CI part. And let's have a look at those. Continuous improvement within the context of an organization is the systematical and continuous focus on activities to develop, change, adapt what the organization does and how it does it to fit the customer's value. Okay, what does that really mean? It means that in an organization we define continuous improvement to be a systematic and continuous focus. And that focus has to be on how to develop, change and adapt because the customers require us to do so. Okay, so then we have the continuous improvement part of it. Let's move on to what culture is all about in this context. Okay, a culture of continuous improvement within an organization describes how the organization is capable of sharing common visions, values, expectations, insights, beliefs and will, and utilize them to empower systematic and continuous improvement. Okay, so here we go into a little bit more detail about what is actually this common culture consisting of. Well, it is consisting of some shared visions, values, expectations, insights, beliefs and will. And if we utilize them to empower systematic and continuous improvement, we have the right culture. So, with that said, we put those two together and we say that CCI is CI plus C. Okay? And in order to combine those, the culture part, the CI, continuous improvement part, we get this as the foundation of what this channel will build upon in the future episodes. So let's try this one. Within an organization, culture of continuous improvement can be defined as a deeply shared mindset of visions, values, expectations, insights, beliefs and will, enabling the organization to systematically and continuously develop, change and adapt what it does and how it does it to fit what customers value. Okay, so this is going to be the very foundation of this channel, and built on that we will now give examples and methods and everything needed in order for you to think what you should do in your organization to make it a CCI organization. Okay, so next time we will jump right into the practical issues of this, and we will present 5 fundamental principles that constitutes CCI, and from there on we will use examples on every part of these 5 principles to illuminate what you can do in your organization to get this culture of continuous improvement. In the meantime, please subscribe to the channel and also click on the bell symbol in order to get notifications. So in about 3 to 4 weeks time we will get out with a new episode on this channel having to do with the 5 basic principles of continuous improvement. Thank you very much. See you.